Hi guys, I'm in the Buick Enclave that I just finished getting to test drive for a week. And when they say that this car is a luxury SUV, they absolutely mean it. It is stocked with tons and tons of amazing features. A few of them I've run around and taken a bunch of pictures with. Several of them I find very useful for a person like me who is, I'm not a family person yet. I do have a boyfriend, but I'm not a mother. But I think as someone who grew up in a family of 3 daughters, and remembering a lot of the nuances that my father would, you know, the things that your parents always say on road trips, I really honestly think that this car would be absolutely beneficial for. And I kind of wish that we had it back then. You know, number one is this awesome DVD player. Woohoo! The DVD player actually is part of a package that also upgrades the speakers throughout the entire car to the Bose 5.1 surround sound. The DVD player has its own separate controls back here, and it's also got a remote that is in here. And the cool thing is that, let me get that out. See the remote? The cool thing about that is that it's got wireless headphones, so the people that are in the back can actually enjoy their DVD without distracting the driver. I remember a couple of road trips we would go on, and my father would, you know, we would have either the DVD player in our laptops, or we would have, like, we actually borrowed a friend's TV with a VCR on it that actually plugged into the cigarette lighter, and actually would sorry, the sun is coming in today, and actually would allow us to watch movies while we were in the back. And he never actually saw the movies, so he had the movies entirely memorized without ever seeing them. So having this DVD player with a separate speaker system and the headphones that are wireless actually is very beneficial to families, large families. Another cool thing is that this is a sunroof, and what I like about this, my boyfriend has a sunroof in his car, and one thing that I don't necessarily like about it is that when it's open, it's open. This one actually has a screen, so you can open it if you wanted to have the breeze coming in, or if it was a gorgeous day and you wanted that convertible sunroof feeling. You can leave the screen on to prevent any bugs from coming in. And I don't know about you guys, but bugs are annoying. It actually has two, there are actually 2 sunroofs. There's one here, and there's one here in the back, so that you can have them both open. Or you can open up the screen and leave the sunroof open and have that kind of effect from the sun coming down, while still having that air-conditioned feeling. So those are 2 really cool things that I liked. And I'm sure they're probably more standard on more cars these days, but I drive a 7-year-old car right now, so this is kind of a fun, you know, it was definitely a fun experience, and I'm very glad I had the opportunity to do it. Also, there is, the steering wheel is fully loaded with all of the features right at your hands, and I love the hands-free aspect of the new cars and how they're going towards that. You know, I definitely played around with the car. I wanted to really get a feel for it to give you an honest opinion about what I liked and what I didn't like. Honestly, I can't really think of anything I truly didn't like. Oh, I couldn't figure out how to get my phone to Bluetooth with the car. I'm sure that's available, especially because GMC has that, has apps for your iPhone, which I have an iPhone, so happy about. And actually I'm recording this on my new iPad. And so I really wish I would have been able to figure out how to do that, but I didn't see, like, my parents had just recently purchased a car, and it's got Bluetooth capabilities, and there's actually a little speaker here, but I think because this is a GM product, it's an OnStar, so it's got the OnStar capability. So I'm pretty sure that the microphone is going to be in the rear view mirror where the OnStar controls are. This car has climate control, passenger and driver, so I can actually, right now, I have not, because I've been the only person in the car for the most part this week, I haven't really been turning on the passenger air conditioning, so that's a fuel saving thing. You know, you can have the air focused on you rather than trying to fill the entire car. The nav system. The nav system is absolutely fantastic. It is a touchscreen. I took a picture of it, so look further down or above. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to be putting this in my blog post. The nav system is, I believe, it comes as part of the Bose system. So when you do the upgrade or get the package for the DVD player and the Bose 5.1 surround sound speakers, I think the nav system is part of that. If not, it's probably a separate feature altogether. What I liked about the nav system is that it was touchscreen. So I could touch, you know, I didn't have to kind of fuddle around with different buttons and trying to make sure I had the right button. I could just touch the screen to get it to either stop, go, but then, you know, that's got its pluses and minuses to it. But it is still pretty cool. I really did enjoy that. Oh, the seats. Okay. The seats are probably one of my favorite features. In Florida, we do get a couple of cold days. So having heated seats is kind of nice on those days. But more importantly, these seats in this car have a cooling system to them. Okay, that is awesome. In Florida, as you probably know, we are hot and sticky year-round. And that's one of the downsides to getting leather seats in a car. You stick to them, and I hate sticking to leather seats. So to have that ventilation system is really cool. My mom actually got to sit in the car on last Saturday, and she really enjoyed that because she was like, ooh, it's like I have a fan blowing across my butt of cool air. She was like, why is it there? And I was like, Mom, because I turned the cooling system on. So I definitely think that is a cool feature to have in all aspects of the word. I think that's pretty much it. You know, it's got a whole bunch of other standard features or luxury features. This car compared to the Buick Enclave compared to the Chevy Sonic, there is a definite difference between the two. There are a lot of features that are the same, like being able to hook my iPod, iPhone, or iPad up, whatever I want, to have my own music system. You know, if I don't necessarily like what's on the radio, I can plug in my iPod or iPhone or iPad, and actually I think you can plug in any MP3 player because it's a standard USB port, and you can play your own music. It was just plug and play, so I thought that was pretty cool. It took me a little bit to find it, though. I actually had to take look through the owner's manual to figure out where exactly it was, because in the Chevy Sonic, I found it like that. You know, it was like right there. But in this car, because it's a luxury car, they really want to be able to hide things and, you know, out of sight, out of mind. Which I liked. It's actually in a special compartment, and I thought I felt in the special compartment where it was. It's actually right up here. There's it's called an instrument panel storage compartment. It's right above the instrument panel in the dashboard, and there's a USB port in there, and it actually can store a whole bunch of things, like your iPod, your iPhone. It's big enough to store, you know, keys, a whole bunch of things. I mean, it's not huge, but it's big enough to store a couple of items. The glove compartment is huge. It can fit my iPad, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh, and the headlights are automatic. Love that. My car is not. Of course, it is a 7-year-old car, so having that step up has been really nice this last week. All right, I'm at 10 minutes, so I'm going to let you go. I hope you kind of got my excitement for this car. I thought it was a lot of fun to drive, and I really want to thank GM in the Southeast for allowing me to test drive the Buick Enclave. It was an absolute pleasure. Oh, specifics. They gave me a little packet about all the details. This car that I'm driving, the standard vehicle price is about $45,000. And that doesn't have any of the extra features. So the extra features, the audio system with navigation and DVD. That's what I was talking about, how it's all one package with the navigation system, the Bose speakers, and the DVD player. That is a feature, plus the 2 sunroofs with the second skylight. And, oh yes, I forgot, I've been driving on 20s all week. It is the 20-inch chrome aluminum wheels that I was driving. So with all of those added features and the awesome carbon black metallic color, which I actually kind of like. Normally I'm a blue car kind of person, but I like the carbon black. Brings the total to about $51,000. It's a little bit out of my price range, but maybe in the future, I will definitely, if I'm in the market for a luxury SUV, I will definitely be keeping the Buick Enclave in mind. Okay, so what other features? Now, this car is technically considered to have a bit of a fuel. It's supposed to be one of the more fuel-efficient luxury crossover SUVs on the market. The city mileage is about 16 miles per gallon on average, and it ranges from 13 to 19. And then the highway mileage is 22, and you can expect to get somewhere between an 18 and 26, which for this size vehicle is pretty good. Which gives a combined fuel economy of about 18. Now, you know, that's good or bad. It's more of, are you willing to sacrifice fuel economy for luxury? And if you want this car, it's definitely worth it. Okay. Just checking to see if there's any fun things. Oh, it's a 6-speed automatic. Oh, it's all-wheel. I think they gave me the all-wheel drive. Yes, I got the all-wheel drive. And I am driving a 2012. And it's also considered to be the best in class with fuel economy ratings. So that's awesome. Oh, and the steering wheel, I don't know if you can't see it. It's got this really awesome wood grain, which normally I'm in my car I have, you know, the standard grip on my steering wheel, and actually but I've been driving it for 7 years. It is a 2005, so it's kind of got wear patterns from where my hands go like this, or, you know, turning the wheel or whatever. I really like the wood grain because it won't do that. It also does have some leather down here, but that's about it. I don't want to take any more of your time. I'm at 14 minutes now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and then that's it. All right, bye.